My most beautiful experience with Elden Ring was this. This could have been my first good weapon or piece of gear in this game. But what happened instead was insane. It was a trap. I was not killed, but teleported to a secluded area in the middle of nowhere. A mine with glowing crystals and the stone people who seemingly work there. But they didn't attack me. But these mantis centipede things who are seemingly their overseers, they did. This is by far the most powerful spell in the game. You can instantly fry large bosses with it. In an instant, I explain later. After dying to them, and I died a lot, like very brutally, I respawned not at the last bonfire, but at the same mine again. Obviously, I had to fight my way out. Or did I? One of the most important lessons this game has for you is that you don't have to fight everything. Just down here is the next bonfire, Side of Grace, that just works the exact same way as a bonfire. And a way out. Questions like who trapped us? Why and where is he now? Disappeared when I saw this. Where in hell is this? It certainly looks like hell, and it's far outside the map. Still, I couldn't just teleport, but I wanted to find out more anyways. After learning what Scarlet Rot is, and again dying a lot, I found this bonfire on the other side of the lake. Finally, I could teleport again. Therefore, I decided to go back to Limgrave and explore this area further when I'm higher level. I didn't know then that I would never again explore anything in this game. To even know what a good weapon is, I opened YouTube guides and the Elden Ring wiki. And it all went downhill from here. Instead of playing the game, I made my way to the best OP weapon and the most mind-numbing XP grind possible. I saw every step on YouTube a few seconds before I did it in the game. In a slice of irony, I came back to the lake where I stopped exploring, knowing exactly where to go. I killed the Scarlet Dog south and took his spirit ashes nearby to cheese Godfrey the Grafted. The only way I beat bosses from now on. When deciding what would be my main weapon, I picked Rivers of Blood. I'm not sure if I knew that it was nerfed and that players who prefer it are mostly concerned about PvP, but it looked cool. So I googled where to get it and how to get there and where I need to get first. Always looking for the fastest and easiest way, not realizing that the game would be nearly over when I'm there. Whenever I came to a point where a cheese guide wouldn't help, I thought, I can progress this boss for 2 hours and maybe beat him, and then have no advantage besides him being dead? Or I grind the Raven for this 2 hours and then come back to overpower him. What will help with everything after him? Most bosses in the endgame are bleed resistant, so I really had to struggle. But when I tried to learn or outgrind Radagon, I also learned that I skipped an entire section of the game which holds the key to the rest of my NG Plus cycles. Volcano Manor and the Blasphemous Blade. Walkthrough guide, cheese guide, I had it. I went back to Radagon and beat the golden fuck out of him. Now I had my weapon of choice. Looks cool, instant healing, attack from safe distance. Yep, checks it all. Now only the Elden Beast had to fall. To be honest, I would enjoy it much more if you could fight these two bosses separate from each other. But now I had the tools to beat Radagon consistently, so learning Elden Beast wasn't that much of a problem. I think that's one of the few things I did as intended. Use and know the large attack windows, manage my stamina, and wear the turtle talisman to make the stamina easier. I didn't know yet that I can obliterate him with the pest threats I earlier mentioned. Now I had the relic sword and could finally enjoy the game. So I thought. While genociding the Albinaurics, I researched how to optimize that process and found out that you get more XP in higher NG Plus cycles. No, it wasn't over. It wasn't over. Grinding now would be a waste of my time. I had to complete as many NG Plus cycles as possible, as fast as possible. After this, I can finally level everything to soft cap and enjoy the game. Now I'm level 501, everything soft capped. And the most meta weapons you could meta into a meta. But I'm also on NG Plus 7 and Godfrey knocks me the fuck out. I'm stuck because I never learned his mechanics. That makes me really think. I have everything this game wanted me to get. In fact, I have all achievements. You are always incentivized to find smarter ways. There are no in-game rewards for all these kinds of challenge runs. But it feels like I ruined the game for myself. A game that could have been a second Skyrim. With in-game experiences you could tell your friend at a campfire. I never forget how I talked with my friend about the insanely impossible Ebony Warrior, and then sent him a clip how I obliterate him in one stealth attack on Legendary. I found everything necessary for this on my own. I had no unrestricted internet access back then. When talking about Elden Ring, I feel like a liar, hoping no one who did it in the real way discovers what kind of man I am.
I know what kind of man you are.
So, that's Elden Ring, how I experienced it. The next game I really wanted to immerse myself in was S.T.A.L.K.E.R 1. If you want to know if I did better this time, if I learned something, join the family, subscribe to the channel and be part of the process. That's a fairly new channel. and a completely new experience for me. So I really need your feedback. In which direction should I take it from here? More games? Martial arts? Video essays on serious topics? Or insights from a neurodivergent mind? I have all of this in the pipeline right now. Stay tuned. I would love if you hit that subscribe button so we can grow this project